the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to die, no. I'm demon, I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging out the roof.
There's rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
All even now, 2-2. Just getting started here in Philly. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And in steps Scott Kingery, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 4. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
3-0 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
The shortstop, JT.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Anderson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. There's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. Digging in now, Maikel Franco head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. 0-1 the count. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Hard ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Runners are at first and third, one away. Liner toward right center, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Realmuto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Magneuris Sierra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sierra.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One and one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well, 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he is out on the tag.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next from Miami, Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball three. Kim would be next. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasize the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Throw won't get him. But he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves fourth in the NL in that category. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Scorched to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now. Kim, he'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
25.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next for the Marlins.
So striding in, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Riddle is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kingery takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Looped out toward third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Popped straight up. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Stepping in, Jose Arena.
Leading off for Miami. The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rosell Herrera will be next. A bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready once again, Rosell Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Franco in foul ground makes the catch, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Center fielder.
Thank you, Heidi. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bullet back up the middle. Sierra is there, 2 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez, a hit in 2 tries so far. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive it away.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Some more of the stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Castro stands at second with no outs. Way outside. 1-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In the air to straightaway center field. Herrera on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away.
Harper.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Juan Nicasio takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Harold Ramirez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
47, Harold Ramirez.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs just yet, and a couple RBIs. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Ball one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Jose Alvarez comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Peter O'Brien will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Alvarez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down. Peter O'Brien will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 45.
Teheran Guerrero will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harold Ramirez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Andrew. Okay. Your attention, please. Now playing center field, number 47, Harold Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In there at the knees, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 50.
Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Tyler Kinley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Quinn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Rosell Herrera. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Real Muto over to his right. 1 down. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Standing in, Starlin Castro. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now back. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutcheon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. At the plate, Scott Kingery. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
The shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Drew Steckenrider is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Looking at his career totals, Hoskins brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 3.
From the stretch.
Harper
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Hidalgo Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61.
At the plate, Kim will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And that will be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Birdie on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this. Martin Prado will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice bit.